Okay, so here's the new setup as I see it. So here's the new bin, and they would have to dump into that. Probably should have it on a lower table or something to dump it into. It's just a guess because some of the girls are height challenged. So you had said to put the U over here on the long ways, and I'm trying to figure out why. Because if you put it here, then you're going to have an easier grab on either side, and you can do this and bring it up, and it would be more narrow for all the product to be more compact into the area. So let's see, if it were this way, you have the U. Okay, there's more product to grab for, and then you come up, you're gonna run out of space before that falls a little bit faster, but that could be fixed just by having a piece in front. So then, if you imagine this kind of just being a table that's lower and set up in front here, so now they're grabbing, whether it be right hand or left hand, they're grabbing like that and going into the bag that's dropped down lower. And now that there's the box in there, they could use this other hand for stability or to kind of block it from getting away from it. But you can see the symbols way better now. Even somebody tall can see them really well. So yeah, okay, I can see how that would work. So I was putting it in front here, having another table or something that's lower, maybe even lower than this, so that it's a straight grab and go. This is still a little bit of a go up and come down, go up and come down. So maybe this box down here that I have it propped up on needs to be a little bit lower. And then I put the box back on the stand that I had made the other day, but it's right next to where the person would be standing. So I'm envisioning the person basically standing like right there. So their feet would be right down there. And then, so when they finish, they fill it up, they seal it, and then they drop it straight in or set it straight in like that or like that. And then it's just getting standardized boxes that we put our stuff into. So then I had the extra stack of bags would be right here. Then they grab with this hand, and then they start pulling with their left hand and start putting it in. What do you think of that? All right, Hugh, we've taken it up a notch. I've gone to Fancy Town. Now, if this is a little too fancy for you, just bear with me. I understand you don't kind of have the budget that we have around here to just go crazy and stuff. So we didn't have any fast pipe. So we did the next best thing, and we came up with Farmer Fast Pipe. And so we set it up. There it is. Let me step back a little bit. Obviously, this has got to get pulled out because that came away from the wall a little bit farther than I thought it was going to be. So I'm picturing this coming out here, if I don't make you dizzy, and this all doesn't fall on my face. Okay, and then this is some good entertainment right here. Okay, so now we've got the scale, the box, the bag. The bin hasn't been cut out yet because I wanted to make sure that we were going the right direction, the right thing. The height on that can be adjusted. I would have to cut the legs down a little bit more in the back area for that to happen. And then this, I'm not sure how this is right there. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty decent. I think at first they're going to feel a little claustrophobic because they're used to all of this kind of open space in the room that they were taking up. So that table's 53 inches by 4 feet, just under 4 feet, and this is smaller. I didn't measure it. I forgot to measure it. But you can see how small, now you just put a person right there, and you can see how small that space is going to be. This, we probably just have to tweak around with it a little bit. It probably has to go forward just a little bit more, maybe, especially with the U cut out of that. But the only thing I don't have is a space over here, but I'm picturing a space eventually right here, just a platform of some sorts that's maybe flat or something that has the bags on it. So then the only other thing would be the additional boxes, where the best place to store them. Up here is going to be awkward, people having to reach over. Down here is not too bad, as we talked about, at an angle and pulling it out that way. So I don't know. You can give me some feedback on what you think about all of this, and but I'm thinking the bag can go right here, because I think their hand can fit just perfectly right there and just come and get it and do that. Unless their right hand, we can teach them that their right hand puts the bag into the box. Meanwhile, their left hand is pulling a bag and getting it into this box, into the mini box right here. That might be something. So maybe that it needs to go over on that side instead, or make it so that something can just clip on to them, like broom clips or something like that, and the board is attached to those, and then it can clip on either side, and then this can be moved over like that for somebody that wants to pull that direction, or somebody else wants to pull it from that direction, and then this would be on the opposite side over here for a left-handed person, or a person that wants to work from the left side. I don't know, what do you think?